Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Freezer!
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, a courtesy call. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way.
Oh my goodness. So we have to start with this
Why?
because we have to.
Yeah, you're right. We do. Okay.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure that it's got anything here. I think we have a news sounder for this. All right.
Okay, ready?
And now with breaking news, Dylan Lyles.
Yes. The Senate has The Senate has acquitted Trump on both impeachment articles.
That was it?
Ta-da!
Yeah. That was all?
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
That was all.
We're just done there.
We knew this was coming. Like, come on. The whole thing has been a giant farce from get-go.
I mean, really, if you're going to come on, Eileen.
You know what I mean?
At this moment?
You mean everything.
I know.
Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Not even really breaking this down.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone knew that this was a
giant nothing burger?
No, it was all partisanship.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, because Romney voted with the Democrats.
Yeah, but that's because Romney's child also did the same thing that Joe Biden's son did.
Yeah, but Trump.
No, it's because Romney is just as guilty as Joe Biden.
But Trump. Orange man bad.
No.
Oh, yes,
Romney is as guilty as Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi and 3 other people that are somewhere in the government. All of those people utilize their name and their connectivity in politics to make sure to put their kids in a place to where they make $87,000 a month.
Doing a job that they've
never touched and not educated for, have no skill in it, and all they do is go to seminars once a month.
Mm-hmm. So heavy. So is anybody actually surprised that he was acquitted? Anybody? We'll wait.
Go on. Anybody?
Nobody.
No, really?
Right.
Just, nope.
Oh, I thought I saw a hand in the back back there.
You? Oh, no?
I can handle things. I'm smart.
Oh, it's just
Not
him.
like everybody says.
Sorry.
Like dumb. I'm smart and I want respect.
Okay. All right, Fredo.
It's that guy, and nobody knows. You know better than listen to that.
All right, Chris, calm down.
I'm glad it's over. I am tired of.
It's not over.
And well, for the moment, it is over. And again, it was stupid. The whole point. He potentially, allegedly, possibly. There is always a chance because you never know until the fat lady sings. But the election is like 10 months away. 9 months away because it's
Allegedly.
9 months away. Okay? There is a potential possibility, and there's always a possibility, he could lose. So why would you go through with this? Other than the fact that you know that you have nobody on your bench that can beat him. And so you tried to get him out of office that way.
And your Iowa top runner is Butt Judge.
I know. Ugh.
That, that's funny.
So you're saying that Butt Judge is sitting on a pole?
Yes. Actually, he's heading the polls.
Proverbially and literally.
Yes, he heads all the polls.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh,
We actually saw this on the TV as we were walking out of work today, and we're like, "Oh,
look at that.
who would have thunked it?"
Us.
Thank God. Now, now here's the irritating part. So we've been inundated on every news channel, 24 hours a day,
Forever.
and blah 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 blah. Now there's going to be a breakdown for the next 6 damn months. It's going to be
How the Republicans stole the impeachment.
Yes. How did it happen? How could this have happened? How did it fail? What's going on? It's all it's going to be. It's all it's going to be. And I'm not looking forward to it.
Really?
I'm not.
Not at all.
Not even a little bit.
No. Quiet guy in the back. The news sounder on the show is basically the announcement about the announcement, aka less talking for Stephen and Dylan. Also, I'm 5 old fashions in, so far it's a hilarious show.
Oh, good. You haven't done anything yet.
Perfect.
See, and it's still early, my friend. Drink one for me. That's
Save a seat. Save me a seat. That's all I'm asking.
Full Snark Jack Goal also on Twitter's. I'm having the most remarkable feeling of deja vu.
I don't know why. What are you talking about, Peekapoo? Are you listening to the wrong thing again, Peekapoo?
You don't listen to the podcast. You listen to the live show.
Yeah, listen to the live shows, man. That's how this works.
Anywho, so speaking of the 24-hour news cycle. Jim Acosta.
Everybody loves Jim Acosta.
Well, no, that's not entirely true.
I'm sorry. Jim Acosta loves Jim Acosta.
I don't even think Jim Acosta likes Jim Acosta.
No, Jim Acosta loves some Jim Acosta.
I don't know.
He really does.
I don't really think he does. I think he puts on a pretty face, a happy face. The tears of a clown, as it were.
Ah, that's a great song.
I know. But apparently, Jim Acosta is a little miffed.
Miffed? Not muffed. Miffed.
No, he's miffed.
Miffed. Oh, there's a difference.
Like peeved, agitated, upset,
perturbed,
annoyed,
pestered, menaced.
Okay, yeah, no, menaced for sure. I don't have the thesaurus open, so I can't look for any more. But anyway, he's a little upset because of the president giving the Presidential Medal of Freedom to radio host Rush Limbaugh during the President's State of the Union last night.
The president did a lot of stuff during the State of the Union. He staged a welcome home for a veteran who got home early from Afghanistan. That was really nice. He gave the Medal of Freedom to Rush Limbaugh, who, by the way, if you haven't heard, Rush Limbaugh has cancer. Nicotine-stained fingers, but the lungs are still there.
Sad to hear about that one.
Yeah.
But
Anywho, so it's kind of like a gesture of good faith there. Plus, Rush has actually been on the radio for how long? Like 20, 30 years. 30 years, all right?
Since Moby Dick was a minnow, man. He's been
30 years he's been ringing the bell of freedom and truth, and he was the first one to actually put an alternative to the traditional media. So to give him the Medal of Freedom, being that he is literally the voice of alternative understandings, in the way that most people don't understand. 'Cause when I say alternative, I don't mean what's her name from the Trump administration where she says alternative facts. What I mean is other than the mainstream.
Yeah. Well, he also was kind of the He was the pioneer. Well, not a founder. He was the pioneer for, right-leaning talk radio.
Yeah, he was the guy that started it all.
Yep. If it wasn't for him and all,
none of this would be here.
Yeah, in all weird, in weird ways to say it, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. So
it's kind of true. It's kind of true. I mean, in a roundabout sort of way, kind of true.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm saying like he did a lot. If it wasn't for him having paved the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're completely correct.
We wouldn't be sitting here. Not saying that technology and everything wouldn't be there, because it is.
Yeah, but the dumpster fire that it is would not be the same.
Oh no. We would probably be just. It'd probably be the same type of show. Just there probably wouldn't be any news or politics or anything of any sort. There would be no actual.
It would just be culture junk.
Yeah, it would. There wouldn't be any substance, or at least a feigning attempt at a substance.
Virginia Jackhole. So, I blame Rush for this dumpster fire?
Yes. This is all Rush Limbaugh's fault.
Right. Going back to the Jim Acosta who loves Jim Acosta.
Who does love Jim Acosta. He accused Limbaugh of having a history of making racist comments.
Limbaugh's been on the radio for 30 years. If he had made a racist comment, he would have been kicked off of radio sometime within those past 30 years.
Oh, I'm sure. Quote, he was trying to make appeals to the African-American community, Acosta said of Trump's speech. It can't be forgotten that he is rewarding the Medal of Freedom to Rush Limbaugh, who has a history of making derogatory comments about African-Americans. So I think, overall, it's a wash. End quote.
I don't think Jim Acosta knows that Rush Limbaugh has cancer.
I don't think he does either. What I also don't think he knows is he's not aware of Limbaugh's longtime producer, James Golden, also known as Bo Snerdley.
Yes.
Who happens to be black.
And also, has been there forever.
Not quite the beginning, but damn close.
Pretty sure.
This is his tweet he put out there. Quote, I just saw the footage from CNN's Jim Acosta saying Rush has a history of saying disparaging things about African Americans.
History in quotes.
Yes, history. I have been in the studio with Rush for 30 years. I would like to formally challenge CNN and Acosta to provide the list. That's what he tweeted out the other day. Critics of Limbaugh then provided Golden with examples of Limbaugh's alleged racism.
Allegedly.
Golden. I can't see what I'm saying all the way. Didn't flinch, declaring their examples either taken out of context or misconstrued. One person tried to tell Golden that his, quote, masters have taught you to ignore the facts, end quote. Golden naturally didn't appreciate the comment, asking the person if he believed the producer had, quote, masters. Quote, that I am a slave. What does that say about your mentality? I don't need your media-driven, out-of-context so-called facts, which are nothing more than political opposition. I actually know, Rush, something you can't say, end quote. So, in your face, Jim. And you know it's going to fizzle out.
Nanner boo-boo.
Yeah, right. Acosta's not going to say anything. CNN's not going to say anything. They're going to be quiet. They're going to let it go away. People just want to bitch at this point.
That is true.
I'm tired of it.
That's okay. You know what'll make you feel better?
What's that?
It's chocolate-covered strawberry coffee from APR.
Any APR coffee actually makes me feel better.
That is true. But I'm saying specifically this month, the Bells of Liberty's chocolate-covered strawberry coffee from APR Coffee and Mojo 50. Have you put your donation in to get yours?
Not yet. I'm waiting for payday, actually. On
Ah.
Friday, I will be putting my $14 or more
That's right.
into the donation button, and I will be receiving my one of 100 bags, because there are only 100 bags being made and sold,
Correct.
of the chocolate-covered strawberry coffee.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
I am so excited to get it. I really, really am.
Oh yeah.
Because this is again, and I said this the other day. Everybody does the same crap during Valentine's Day. There's the candy. There's the stuffed animal. There's the overpriced flowers. Do something different. Be original. Don't make reservations on. Especially because if I remember correctly, isn't
Everything's more
Valentine's Day
expensive.
on a Friday?
I think so.
So you're gonna have a holiday, which everybody goes to dinner on dates and stuff on Friday nights anyway. So you're gonna be even more swamped when you think about everybody having reservations and doing all this stuff just for Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
Do something different. Show your Valentine how much you care.
By going to Mojo50 and donating $14 or more so that you can get your own very special, one of a kind, one of 100 bags of chocolate-covered strawberry coffee just in time for Valentine's Day.
Yes, think outside of the candy box and inside the coffee bag.
I like it.
I do too.
It's good times. Check us out, Mojo50. Go to the donate button. $14 there. Takes care of all the rest. And remember, this is from American Pride Roasters. That's AmericanPrideRoasters.com. APR coffee at AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
Yeah. So if you have some other thing, maybe you don't like personally, and you and your significant other don't like chocolate-covered strawberries, which
how dare you?
I know. What?
I mean, really?
We need to have a long... Now, if you brought Gunther into it, you know it's a bad day.
It's a bad day, Tater.
But if you happen to be one of these very odd people who are not a fan
Fairly
of
odd
chocolate-covered strawberry-flavored
things.
coffee or the idea of it, there are so many other flavors
Oh, yeah.
at APR.
You know, the
American
George Washington
Roasters.
Carver, which is a peanut buttery flavor.
Yes.
You got the Burr Hamilton, which is your blueberry donut hole.
my favorite.
Sorry. Chocolate-covered cherry, which is the Helen Taft, one of my wife's favorites.
Yeah, that's my second favorite actually.
It's really good.
Well, that is my second favorite, but it shares it also with the peppermint mocha.
Peppermint mocha's pretty good. I don't know.
I get a taste for it every now and again. I have anything mint or
You has a
peppermint,
flavor
like,
for
I
it.
love.
See, I'm hoping we get a little bit of a different flavor going on here, but it's okay.
Yeah,
We're
it'd be
working on
nice
it.
to have something new thrown up there.
Yeah.
But we'll see what he
soon.
is working on the chocolate covered strawberries.
So maybe so. Oh, by the way, if you didn't see the email, we need to talk about that.
I didn't.
We need to talk about that.
Okay. Inside baseball. Sorry, y'all.
Tech Roo uses the Helen Taft to make his Imperial Stout oatmeal coffee stout. Sorry, Imperial oatmeal coffee stout. Using the Helen Taft. That sounds amazing.
Why would you call it imperial? Just because she was a white woman?
No, it's royal. It's
colonial
royal,
thing?
dude. It's royal.
Is that colonial thing that you're trying to?
He's a colonial white man.
He's
That's how it works. So there's a new drug on the street.
Oh, good. Because there's not enough out there.
Yeah, brand new drug. You want a new drug? One that don't make you sick?
Look, they just look. For the most part, they're legalizing weed. Like, are you? Why do you have to add more to it now?
Well, the funny thing that I find is, everything has like a cutesy name, right?
Yeah.
You got the Mollies and you got the. Actually, I don't know all the cutesy names for everything. I'm kind of out of that loop.
You're a good kid.
Oh yeah, I'm out of that loop. I don't really know. I just realized, like, I really don't know all the names of those things.
Yeah.
Huh. You got the ecstasy and the mollies and what else do you got? I don't know. The Lucy's and the LSDs, all that. Anyway, you have all of those drugs, right? The cutesy things, and yeah, it's hard drugs.
Okay.
But this one doesn't have a cutesy name.
No, this is not a cutesy name.
This
at
one
all.
just it's being dubbed the Gray Death.
Look, that sounds like a drink you get like Tijuana during, spring break.
Yeah, can I get the Gray Death, please? I just need the Gray Death. Could you?
Just one for
I
me.
just the Gray Death, please. Thank you. That's all I need.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
Yeah, local police department in Louisiana is warning people about a potentially lethal drug combination called Gray Death. It's a substance so powerful.
How powerful is it?
Thank you. They warn that you shouldn't even touch it. St. Mary's.
It's getting so bad you can't even look at it. Don't look at it.
Don't even look at it. Don't look at the picture. It's
direct eye contact.
Look, it's a weeping angel. Anything that looks at a weeping angel will become a weeping angel.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doctor Who reference. Anything that holds the image of a weeping angel becomes a weeping angel. St. Mary's Parish Sheriff's Office in Louisiana also alerting the public about the drug in the wake of recent arrests. David Spencer, a spokesperson for the St. Mary's Parish Sheriff Office, that's a mouthful,
That is.
told the CBS affiliated KLFY that the Gray Death is a heroin that is cut with fentanyl, a synthetic opioid.
Whoa. Whoa. Holy smokes.
It can also be cut with carfentanil, which is a tranquilizer used on elephants. And also cut with synthetic opioid called U47700.
It's a bad one when they can't even give it a name. They're like, we can't even give it anything good. It's U477. That sounds like something that, just naming that part, I expect Marvin the Martian to pop out. And...
Defending Deathclaw over on the MeWe's. Steven, if they can't move while being looked at, not you. It's that they can't move while being looked at, not you turn into. Incorrect. You have to get even further into from the very first. So that was the first one, and then 2 seasons later, it's anything that holds the image. Like if it's being recorded on a video, that video can become a weeping angel, and if you look at one long enough, your eyes will take the image, and the image will be embedded into your head, and then they will become part of you. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I've watched it all.
Doctor Who moment of the night.
Doctor Who, brought to you by...
Getting back to the
brought to you by the Gray Death.
For Gray Death. It's just... And again, it makes me giggle. The U47700. I keep just reading that. I keep hearing Marvin the Martian.
I wonder where's the P-32 space modulator?
The U47700.
Come here, K9.
People that use the Gray Death like to inject, swallow, smoke, or snort it. It looks like it comes in multiple ways. You can either get it powdered, look like a giant rock, which actually looks like concrete at that point. It looks like rubble. Any form, anything but liquid.
What about a suppository?
Cool.
How come I've been long time I wonder why I had to. They do all the basic things, but nobody ever does it as a suppository.
That's a last ditch effort. I'm just sorry. I need this in me now. We'll be right back.
Drug is mixed with carfentanil. It is 100 times more potent than fentanyl and 10,000 times more potent than morphine.
Right.
Holy hell.
Yeah, that's why they're saying it's even dangerous to touch, because if you touch it and then like you
Your
touch
skin
some like
absorbs
it'll absorb into your skin, and like if you, like they, the cops have like that drug that they have to use like if you come in contact with fumes of like fentanyl.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what it is, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they have that Narcan or whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
This is stronger than that. It's like you just get the fumes of fentanyl if it's being smoked or something, and it'll knock you out. This is 10,000 times. Jeez.
More potent than morphine. Like that's
Jeez.
holy smokes.
Golly, dude.
I be careful. You get your drugs. Because it could be the last time you get them.
It could be the Grey Death.
I understand like the progression of addiction, but it's just one of those things where
Just don't like it.
well, I was gonna say at the same time, like my brain's going, how do you get that far?
It's like I understand it. I can't see it. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, all right. We'll be coming back in a second here.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Back, everybody.
Hi.
Defender 5, Mojo50. Go to mojo50.com. Make sure you hit the donate button. Get your chocolate-covered strawberry coffee from APR Coffee. While you're over there, check out all the hosts. So many better people than us. Dear God.
Gosh. I mean, literally, this is the dumpster fire for a reason. I mean,
Dumpster fire!
We're the black sheep for sure. Like we're that family member that shows up and
everybody looks away.
like, yeah, they're like, oh good, look who's here.
Oh, they came. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
You're accepted because you're family, but that's it. He sitting in the corner, playing with silly string and picking your nose. That's that's us.
Yeah, and speaking of Peekapool over on the Twitter. Every time you mention Gunther Thunderstruck, it makes me think of Robert Onderdonk Terwilliger.
That's his Christian name too.
Right?
That's his given name.
So good.
Is very proud. Go to doaeshow.com. That is doaeshow.com. Check out everything we've got over there. Got the brain fart gear. We don't have brain farts there. No. We got gear as well, shirts and
hats and
covers and all kinds of fun jazz.
Yeah, check it out.
What's over there? We got archives going back to way back in the beginning. God, it's been so long already, and yet feels like yesterday. Go to doaeshow.com. You can follow us on all of the social medias at DOAE Show.
Mm-hmm.
Facebooks, the Twitters, the MeWe's, primarily where we like to hang our hats.
Yes. Also on the Twitters, though, just so you know, quiet guy in the back. If quote, let's use elephant tranquilizers, end quote, doesn't scream this is a bad idea to you, well, it's probably survival of the fittest, mate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've kind of thought that too. It's like kind of like one of those moments where you just kind of let things happen, and free country. You make your decisions and you live with the consequences. Like that, sounds horrible, but what can I say?
My goodness, you guys. Feral Sig Trucker, what's wrong with you?
What did I miss?
Oh, he posted a bunch of memes. The last one being Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez with a caption that said, "I heard Trump acquitted. Who's the president now?"
Wow.
Oh, speaking of juries, Weinstein is on trial, if you haven't noticed.
Really?
Yeah, Weinstein's on trial right now over the all sexual allegations and misconduct thing. It's been a while.
Oh, yeah. He's a dirtbag.
Yeah, he is. But that's not the funny part.
There's more.
There is more.
But wait, there's more.
Thank you.
It's been a while.
The jury for Weinstein's case was sexually assaulted the other day.
Oh, my God.
The entire jury.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Wait a minute. The
Yes.
entire jury
sexually assaulted
at one time
by Weinstein.
When did this happen?
Oh, it happened during court.
In the middle of court.
Yes.
He just got up there and
Sexually assaulted all of them.
sexually assaulted everybody.
Well, I won't. Well, he didn't actually do it. Okay, he didn't do it, but he technically did it, but he didn't do it.
I'm sorry. You either did it or you didn't do it.
Well, let me give you. Okay, so hold on. All right. Following days of graphic testimony from former actress Jessica Mann.
I'm sorry, but you can't not laugh.
I know. The jury of.
Feel bad for her, but you can't.
It has two ends.
Jessica Mann.
Jessica Mann.
It's ma'am. Okay.
The jury in Harvey Weinstein's sexual assault trial was forced to review 5 nude photos of Harvey Weinstein.
I'm sorry. What?
We can just go over this again. Following, no.
Okay, start.
Make sure your ears are up. Make sure it's not on mute. Everything's good, right? You good?
No,
Okay.
Again, I think I got it.
All right. Following days of graphic testimony from former actress Jessica Mann, the jury in Harvey Weinstein's sexual assault trial was forced to review 5 nude photos of Harvey Weinstein that were taken by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office after his 2018 arrest.
They were forced to see 5 dirty pictures of Harvey Weinstein. I thought there was a thing in the Constitution about cruel and unusual punishment.
That's if you are the one being punished.
Yeah, but why is the jury being punished for what this man has done? Like, this is not how this works. I thought this was America, damn it.
Well, they have to make sure that it's a jury of your peers. Oh. The photos
for these people.
I don't know. The photos included a full frontal snap of Weinstein.
Sorry.
I need to hold on.
The spaghetti's coming up that I made earlier.
And they were among the 72 shots taken by a photographer at a Manhattan DA's office during its initial investigations in the criminal case.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you imagine being one of those jurors? Because at least one of them sitting there going, I did not sign up for this. This was not in the brochure, okay? This is not cool. Oh, that's just nasty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
See, according to her testimony, apparently Miss Mann I can't do
It
it.
is ma'am.
I can't do it. I just can't. It's not
I
there.
know it's her name, and I know I shouldn't laugh.
I'm
but
sorry. I'm sorry. It's your name.
funny. This is 2020 where everything could be anything. And
I
I'm
know.
sorry, but
Your
the
name is Miss Man.
Miss Man is hilarious. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Brought this all upon everybody when during her testimony, she said, quote, "The first time I saw him fully naked, I thought he was deformed and intersex. He had an extreme scarring that I didn't know. Maybe he was a burn victim? I don't know."
Oh my God.
Man later told the court that Weinstein does not have testicles, and it appeared that he had a vagina when he was naked. And so the court ruled that it was the best idea to show the jury naked
No,
photos of Harvey Weinstein.
Those cannot be unseen, by the way.
That's burned into your image. Speaking of burn victims, that's
That's forever ingrained in your subconscious. You're gonna now every one of those poor jurors are gonna have nightmares at some point in their life, and at some point, naked Harvey Weinstein is gonna haunt their dreams.
It's like, remember Austin Powers, and he's trying not to get like a hard on by looking at the fembots, and
Oh, yeah.
and he goes to the, Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. No, it's Harvey Weinstein.
They will never be able to
Never
have sex
again.
with any of their significant others ever.
It's there. It's always
ever
gonna
again.
be there.
That's just, I feel so bad for these.
Gosh.
All right, and think about it for just a moment.
Uh-huh.
So this lady, Miss Man,
It is ma'am.
no, it was Man. She comes out and basically just talks junk about his junk.
Right.
More, I would argue it. I'm not her, so I don't know. But just gauging everything, she did it as kind of a typical angry.
Yeah, resent.
You got a little dick. You know, that's what that is.
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
And because she said that
Now they have to put it into evidence.
during testimony, now it has to be looked at.
Yeah.
You know, somebody was smart enough that when it happened, they went, "Oh no,
Snap.
no,
No, don't say that.
Like that's one of those. If I was a juror, I would find Miss Man and kick her square in her tail. Like, why did you? Thank you, you heifer.
Hard no.
Just
Well, according to this lady, there was nothing hard about it.
ew.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Do you want
I-
to get striked?
If it'll erase the mental pictures in my head,
Please do. Yes.
again, please just take me. God, I'm ready to die. Nothing else I need.
There is one thing else you need.
What would that be?
A cat cooler.
I do. See, we are ready. And I don't know how the rest of the country is because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't have time to look at your weather.
Nope.
But I know here in North Carolina, it has been in the mid 60s. It is going to continue to be the mid 60s. High 50s, low 60s, pretty much the rest of the week. And if it continues like this, I believe spring has come early this year. And so with spring, I've decided that I'm going to try and be more outdoors-ish, doorsy, whatever, doors-ish, whatever. I'm going to actually try to go camping a couple times.
Nice.
And I am looking to, I will need a cat cooler to keep my belongings cold as I sit by the lake doing nothing.
Oh, it's going to be so good.
I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
By the way, my laughing hysterical was not at the commercial. It was at Let's Be Frank in PA. Who
I
did
haven't
some,
even yet.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
I'll look. You finish the commercial.
On
What
the
can
MeWe. Yeah,
we
you
do?
look at it. Anyway, so Dylan's gonna go sit by the lake and do absolutely nothing this summer. But for you guys, check it out. It's rugged. It keeps your ice cold for up to 7 days. It's made in the United States. It's fully customizable. It comes in many different colors. And if you order it by using my name, Steven, Steven, you can get 10% off your cat cooler. Go to catcoolers.com. That's catcoolers.com. By the way, did I forget to mention, they're rugged, which means they also have a lifetime warranty. Catcoolers.com. Use my name, Steven, Steven, and you get 10% off. Isn't that great, dude?
That's fantastic.
I just did that face during the break. Like I was messing with people. That's awesome. So good. Hey, Dylan.
Yes, Stephen, yes. What can I do for you, Stephen?
Do you like police rides?
I haven't been in one in a while. I mean,
like not a big, not like riding in the back because you're arrested. I'm saying like a ride along. Have you ever done a ride along?
oh, that no. Usually I'm in the back seat of the police car.
Oh, well. An illegal immigrant was approved for a police ride along in Maryland, even though a background check in the Montgomery County police revealed the man had an active warrant for failure to appear at an immigration hearing.
Wait. So an illegal immigrant.
Yes.
Knew he was illegal.
Illegal alien, yes.
Volunteered to sign up to do a ride along
Yes.
with a cop.
Yes. And they didn't arrest him. And they didn't take him to his immigration hearing. And they didn't deport him.
We're done. The world is this country is done. It is over with. If you could be that brazen to go voluntarily climb into a police officer's car, they run everything and find out that you are in fact an illegal, that you have to go to court, you have to go get deported, and all these other fun things that get to happen to you because you came into this country illegally.
Mm-hmm. A 10-year police veteran
And
in the department told WJLA, quote, "It's not a good look for the department to be shuttling around people who wanted by federal authorities, you know?"
what? Are you sure?
Yeah, it's really not.
Because apparently you guys didn't give a flying rat's tail before it came out that, this is what happened.
Yeah, the Clarksburg resident, the station didn't identify him in November, submitted a one-page ride-along application, which included a question regarding whether or not, why the applicant wanted to have a ride-along. The man's reply: "In order to know a little bit about the responsibilities and dangers of an officer."
Which is fine.
That's fine.
That's a fine reason to do it. That's understandable.
Right, except for the fact that you are an illegal alien.
Yes, you have broken
You've now broken two laws.
Federal crime. Yeah.
You've now broken two laws.
Yeah.
Federally.
Uh-huh.
And they just kind of gave it to you anyway.
And not in the way you deserve. Like,
Right.
I get it. America is awesome. That's why people want to come here. But you have to do it the right way. And then the fact that you're so brazen that you can climb into the front seat of a police officer's car knowing that there's a warrant out for your arrest because you failed to appear.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Alrighty then.
Italian assault waffle. So obviously he knew what he was doing to learn police routes for burglar research.
That actually would make it so much worse.
Well, I mean, he wouldn't have had to say that, and that's basically what he said,
Yeah.
Responsibilities and dangers. What are you talking about? Well, you have to go along on the police ride, and so you get the whole deal.
Can you imagine having to be that babysitter? It's your turn. No, it's your turn. I did it last week. That would irritate the snot out of it.
It is hilarious.
Well,
This is hilarious. Just saying.
what's that?
This story.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. Like, but folks in Virginia can't have a gun.
Right. And authorities in Delaware have arrested a school bus driver for vehicular assault with a bus carrying 30 children.
Road rage is
Real.
yeah. The hashtag the struggle is real.
The struggle is real. Delaware State Police arrested the school bus driver Tuesday and charged him with multiple counts of reckless endangerment and vehicular assault. According to WMDT TV, the incident took place on January 28th when Delaware State Police learned that a 65-year-old Granville Larson intentionally, wow, my eyes got blurry there for a second, slammed on the brakes in order to stop kids from getting out of their seats. At least 11 children were injured as a result of Lawson's actions, according to including bruisings, abrasions, and concussions.
Wow, that's a pretty bad wreck right there.
Except for it's not a wreck. He just slammed on the brakes and made the kids all slam their heads on everywhere.
Yeah, they can at least for buses. I'm sure they would count that as an actual wreck.
You know, it's funny to me. Buses are the one thing that don't make sense.
Okay, you mean about school?
No. Just buses in general, like school buses in general, don't make sense to me. You want kids to be safe riding in a car, right? So you have them strapped in, buckled in, 4-part harness, 5-part harness, whatever, the whole deal. You put 30 of them on a bus without a freaking seatbelt, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's not a problem at all.
Yeah, there's a lot about public schools that I'm just like, don't need to deal with that. That's why we homeschool.
Yeah.
Look.
Before abruptly stopping, Lawson reportedly announced to the bus PA system, "See what I can do. See what I can do when I get you out of your seats." Lawson made no announcements regarding the children
That might be a tad soon for that. That's
being out of their seats before slamming on the brakes. The bus was carrying about 30 students, ranging from the ages of 6 to 11, as well as a 77-year-old bus aide.
I'm starting to notice, and I have an idea as to why, but I've noticed that a lot of the older generations that, the 50s, the 60s, and 70s are out working.
Yeah, a lot more.
A lot more, too.
Mm-hmm.
I just...
Don't know why. It's crazy.
That's just... Yeah, they don't have time to watch a show anyway. So... I don't know.
I don't know either, dude.
I don't know. Poor Delaware. You teeny tiny little place. 30 kids, though, man.
Yeah, 30 kids.
30 kids. Like, I'm not a fan I'm not a fan of my kids being anywhere in the public sphere like that.
Right?
It's around here. Like, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, though I don't listen to the radio that much like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But at least once a day in the greater Raleigh area, it feels like anyway, there's a bus accident.
I don't say it's most of the time the bus accidents happen when there aren't any kids on the bus.
No, and that's true. But still, like it was more tongue in cheek a bit ago, but like we're talking about it, that you can't drive. You can get a ticket and actually be charged with some serious charges
in North Carolina.
Yeah, in North Carolina. I don't know about anywhere else. If you drive around with your child not in the proper seat,
right? You could child endangerment, CPS called on you, the whole deal.
Yeah, it can get really bad.
Yeah,
but yet, you can put these children onto these buses and it's not a big deal. There are no seat belts. They're barely made to sit down.
Right. It's just like literal chaos inside of a giant tube.
Yeah. It blows my mind. And I think that people think, well, buses only go, an average of 45 miles, because they do. Back roads around here, they go about 45, give or take. And I mean, you get to a little bit more of an open road or whatever, or on the highway, they'll go faster to about 55.
Mm-hmm.
But they think because they go slower and they stop at train tracks,
that doesn't make a difference.
That makes it. There isn't. There was one.
I'm sorry. I used to have a bus driver when I was a kid that would literally gun it. Like the moment that the kid sat down, just boom,
dodgeball. He was out of there. Man.
Gone. Like open the door, get in the door.
Was it a year or two ago? There was one over in outside Cary, like right at Cary and Apex on 64.
Yeah, there was.
But the bus was full of kids, and like he was coming around a curve or doing something, and he either got hit or tipped or both.
Yeah.
And like, and these kids weren't buckled. These kids, it doesn't make sense to me.
No, and they get tossed around everywhere like rag dolls.
Mm-hmm.
And finally on our latest notes.
Boo. We lost another one.
Oh, what? No, hold on. No.
I did.
You did? What'd you do?
I lost a bottle cap.
Oh, dang.
I got like a collection of bottle caps up here that I play with during the show, and I lost one on the floor.
Oh, dang it. No, beloved
beloved
movie star and 103-year-old, so
103.
103.
See,
Kirk Douglas, he's been very sick lately.
Well, he's 103.
I mean, he's had a very long life, but he's been very sick lately. He's in fact, honestly, it doesn't seem like he's going to pull through.
Doesn't? That's so sad.
It's not looking very good there. He's
Daggone it.
He's
an icon, man.
Icon, Spartacus, Paths of Glory, like full on classic golden age Hollywood,
He was the start of a dynasty.
Right. The Douglases.
The Douglases.
Sis.
Too bad he's sick. Hopefully he gets better.
Well, I don't mean to burst your bubble there, but we lost him.
Oh, well, you just said he was sick.
Yeah, well, he was.
Oh, okay.
He was. And we lost him.
Oh, where'd he go? Where's the last time we saw him? That's usually where last place you saw him last is where the last place he's probably sitting.
Well, being that old, I mean, he's where he's going to be. But no.
He pushed his little butt out in the wheelchair and just left him there. Forgot he's sitting on the corner
he's
somewhere.
Outside somewhere. Hey! Right. No, he passed away.
He went to the great studio.
Yeah, went to the big
the beyond.
Yeah, the
big stage.
The big screen in the sky, and he's joining many others apparently. He now shares a spot in the same day as our beloved Doc Thompson.
Boo.
Sorry, folks, to ruin it on a bad note there.
Yeah, but it's
better to ruin the very end of the show on a bad note than it is to start the day on a bad note.
It's good to lull you into a false sense of security and then just
cram at you.
Into it.
Break you against a stone just right there at the end. Makes us feel better, and so
it doesn't, but we get ourselves.
Yes,
so.
Right.
103, man.
103. Too soon.
Anyway,
too soon.
Life.
Speaking of too soon, we need some bell counts here, so let's do that.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day, Wednesday, February 5th, 2020. Today we had 1 missed innuendo bell, 19 actual bells, 2 rim shots, giving us a Sierra. That's S for Sierra for Somber. Peace out and good night, y'all.
We were somber.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I don't know. DOA Show, Defenders Live, DOAShow.com. We're on Mojo 50. You can find us there. You can find us on iHeartRadio. It is all over the place. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. Later.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.